So what I want you to do is find the spot underneath the find your collarbone. You see those bones?
Okay, yeah.
Go right underneath the bumps.
Okay, right underneath the bumps.
Yeah. And then dig in a little bit.
Okay.
And is it a little bit tender there?
Probably. I can't feel my own tenderness here though.
Good. Let me try finding the spot exactly, and then we can get it on you. So here. So gotta go a little farther down. Now you try it on yourself.
Okay.
I'll do the opposite side. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it tender?
Not hugely. Not that I can feel. You feel the tenderness much more than I can.
Or rather, you feel the tenderness when I push on you.
Okay.
Is that
that is, yes, tender shit. That's tender shit. Yeah.
And I think it's about the force of your push, so push on me real quick.
Okay.
So let me show you the quality that you have to use on it. It's a little bit like the pushing. You gotta
holy shit. Wow. You also have very well developed muscles.
I think you're strong enough to do this.
Okay.
But you could also, what I sometimes use is a cheat is with this to massage. If you don't have enough strength,
can you try it, for the video, can you try massaging the tender point you previously method? That's 27th.
Yeah, this is K27.
K27, okay.
So we're going to go here?
Yes.
Make sure it's visible.
Yes.
Another trick you can do is tap them actually.
Tap the neck, okay.
So to tap, because tapping you can have the kinetic force on it.
Okay.
And so you can go.
Whoa, that's. Well,
you can do that to yourself too.
Okay.
Or to me. Even more first.
Okay.
Like you've got a hard punch, honestly. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do that on yourself now. And just on the spot. Alright, so let me show you the other spots for this day. Next spot is the neurolymphatic.
Neurolymphatic reflex.
Point, which is right over here.
Okay.
And it's just, you go underneath the bony part of the collarbone, and underneath, and right to the corner, like right where the arm joins.
Okay.
And we'll be here. So find the bony part of the collarbone, go down, and maybe even a little lower into the pec minor area.
Whoa, holy shit, that hurts like hell. Whoa.
And then breathe in through the nose gently, out through the mouth. At least 3 breaths on each point, but sometimes much, much longer. And get your other side too on the same spot. It's hard to be in your head when you're on these points, is my experience as well.
Whoa, you're more grounded in your body. It's like a sacred, do you know the sacred chakra?
Sacral or sacred?
Sacral.
I do.
Yeah.
But what about it?
Oh, what do you know about it?
A lot of things. It has to do with creativity and play.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
And then these are the scaling muscles on the sides of the
Oh my god, they worked on my scaling muscles last time, but they're still tense from what you've seen.
What I also see is the general trend in Qigong is what they do is they classify a meaning, but they put meaning behind physical tension.
Okay.
And so the meaning behind attention here is your heart and head are not connected energetically.
Whoa.
And so you might be ahead of yourself. Your head is ahead of your heart, whereas if you lead from your heart, this whole area starts to clear up. And it's hard, you can't just decide to do it one day. It's like you have to loosen up the muscles or it's impossible
Loosen the scaling muscles.
It's impossible to start doing it. And then also the intercostal muscles in your ribs are probably very tight. Are these tight?
Yes. Intercostum.
Between every intercostal.
Yeah. Rosa means opening up. A lot of these exercises means opening up your body so it can receive more from the world. That's what that's what the MDMA therapist also suggested me. That opening up, once you, they work on a way to open you up to the influence of the earth so you can receive more of the earth.
Right.
I could just send you like my aftermath with him. You might find it really interesting.
So these intercostal muscles. Now one thing is on the sternum. This is a crazy thing. You should try this.
Sternum.
If you feel the sternum itself, just on the edges, the left and right edges of the sternum.
Okay.
It's crazy tender. It's so tender. It's unbelievable, right?
Yes.
Around the heart. Area especially, but all along the sternum, there's all these
small,
tiny points that are so tender. Right?
Oh man, I don't feel the tenderness that much.
Well, maybe I need to find another one.
Never massages.
Wow. Massages never go for those areas.
Right. This is total Eastern medicine situation.
Total Eastern medicine. Holy shit. Acupressure.
And this is also from Donna Eden's energy medicine.
Don Eden. Oh man.
Thing.
Imaging medicine.
Energy medicine.
Energy medicine. Holy shit. Okay.
But she's basically doing Eastern medicine.
Who is the osteopath you recommend in this area, by the way?
She's in Berkeley. Her name is Dr. Laura Woodrow.
Okay, cool.
I can send you her. She's
Yes.
kind of hard to book. It took me like 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. Damn, she's so much in demand.
But she might have cancellations, so
Yeah.
it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
What you need to be ready to do though is really.
Ow.
Is that a tender spot?
Yes.
Cool. And each of these points, you gotta really be willing to spend a lot of time on it to
Each
fully
tender
get
point. Oh man.
it. And there's another one that's just a crazy one,
Uh-huh.
which so you can do each of these ones here.
Okay.
Another one is
Whoa.
at the bottom of the rib cage.
Okay.
You just make a little tap like this with your fingers.
Okay.
Like tap under the rib cage. So let me just find this one real quick, and then you'll be able to do it yourself. So firstly, sternum. Here's your rib cage. Is this your rib cage?
Yes.
So I'm gonna dig under like that. And you wanna really like make your belly soft so your hands can go deep
Yes.
into it. But it's even in the crook of the diaphragm.
Oh yeah.
You have to breathe out to do it, or you literally can't do it because it's your diaphragm.
I struggle with letting you get relaxing when you press. Myself I can do it, but I need the pressure to relax.
Let me try this on Alex
Okay,
for a
sure.
second. So, rib cage,
Oh,
diaphragm. You're very bony, so it's easy on him.
I'm bony.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, you have an easy body to demonstrate on. So
Yes.
breathe out.
Oh man, pain, be pain.
You can do this on yourself
Okay.
like this.
Yes.
A little tougher, but just really dig with 4 fingers
Okay.
and go up and under.
Okay, up and under.
Try both sides at once.
Okay.
And what I really can get is massaging the underside of the ribs themselves.
Oh, massaging the underside. Holy shit.
Like tender points on
Yeah.
the ribs themselves. So let me get one on you real quick.
Wow.
whoa, yeah. Feel it.
But physically just rub the bone.
Oh man.
So all these things can be worked on, for sure.
It's like the fascia, right?
I don't even know, man.
I'm sure you're familiar with fascia.
I know what they are, but I don't know what these operate on.
Oh, okay.
This is a neurolymphatic reflex point. So
Another neurolymphatic reflex one. Interesting. Okay.
So we got this, and then you can also tap
Ow.
the thymus
I
area.
hurt. Thymus. Okay.
But I don't know what to make of whether it has anything to actually do with your
Okay.
thymus, but it's something that beat your chest like a
Okay.
gorilla. Oh.
Yes, I do it in front of people.
Oh. Yeah, and you can do it with your knuckles to get it harder, sharper.
Okay.
Oh, there.
Okay.
Or bonk. Really whack it.
Yes.
So one more set of points here is
Okay.
underneath the cheekbones.
Cheekbones.
I'm going to find the spots on you, and then we're going to tap them in a second.
Yeah.
There's these super tender points.
Okay.
Oh.
The end of the stomach meridian.
Whoa.
Whoa, I feel it in my whole head.
And it's a grounding point. And then you can tap it.
Okay.
You can try tapping it yourself. Both sides. Yeah, you got it. The tapping starts to echo through your whole head. And you can explore around and go on the bone or below the bone until you find the tenderest spot. Whatever feels good. You have to enjoy the exploring process.
Oh yeah, exploring for tenderness. Have you ever played in a card of mind maze?
No.
Okay.
And wait, just feel the ripple
Okay.
down your whole body. Let yourself feel
Okay.
your awareness fall into the ground as you tap
Okay.
this point. It ripples all the way to the heels. And then try making your hands like this a little bit, so that they're like
Have you seen a reflexologist?
many times.
Okay.
Really get that force.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. How's that feeling? Just you can tap for a while.
It feels like the bone conductance or something. It feels like the bone's conducting some force.
Right. And breathe in through the nose once. Out through the mouth once when you're ready. And tap the sides too. I like to tap my jaw because if you ever have TMJ issues.
TMJ, oh yeah, temporal mandibular junction or whatever.
Okay, so let's do 2 more things real quick.
Okay.
If you're, let's keep exploring that
Okay.
until your heart's content.
Okay.
The 2 more things are, it's a great one for waking up in the morning. It's the crossover shoulder pull.
Okay.
So you grab your own shoulder, which is probably tight,
Yeah.
and you dig in hard and find the tender thing right in here. Just really relax into that tender spot on your own shoulder.
Okay. Yeah.
Grab your shoulder. There's a lot of tender stuff in your shoulder.
There is some. Yeah, it's not as tender as it used to be.
Then what you're going to do is drag your hand to your opposite hip
Opposite
gradually. And this is a little bit like EMDR therapy.
Oh, EMDR.
Because it gets the opposite sides of your body connecting to each other by feeling a sensation in rapid succession.
Brian Bisham does something similar.
Cool.
Yeah, he does coaching now.
I know.
Yeah.
I went to Burning Man with Brian.
Oh my god, I've never been to Burning Man for fuck's sake.
Unfortunately cancelled for this year.
I know it's cancelled.
Drag to the opposite shoulder. So you do about 4 to 8 at least minimum before switching.
Okay, sure.
And you do at least 2 sets. 2 to 4 sets at least to get it crossing over. You can just grab different points. There's so much tender stuff in the shoulder that you can grab anything that you want. Massage from, grab, drag. But really being able to give your body pleasure like this is so essential.
Wow, pleasure. It's like orgasm put in this pleasure.
Well, I think it's more foundational.
More foundational orgasm pleasure.
Yeah, it's like
Interesting.
health, basic goodness of life. So dragging these crossover punches. Now, what we can do now is practice these thump. Let's do the thumps again. At least one solid breath in.
I feel some lightness, interestingly enough.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Amazing. And there's whole tapping meditation where you do this for 20 minutes.
Oh, tapping meditation.
Because
Like EMDR.
the EMDR includes tapping.
Oh, yes. That's a good point.
Then you can tap the K27 points, the ones under, that's under the collarbone.
Oh, under the collarbone. Okay.
And just tap around until you find the most tender spot. You even make 3 fingers together. Like, so you're really tapping strongly, like 2 thumbs and a finger.
Okay. Wow.
Really slam it. And breathe in. And tap the center of the chest.
Okay.
In through the nose. Out the mouth. Now one more point is if you go just underneath your nipples, down above the top of your onto your ribs, there's going to be another tender spot somewhere in here.
Okay.
So like top of the ribs, something around here is going to be tender, I bet.
Yes.
If you find it, tap it.
Okay.
You can even try your diaphragm, but it knocks the wind out of you a little bit. Alright, so let's do another one real quick.
Okay.
This is very simple. We do same knee tap, same leg tapping. Or you can keep doing, you like that one, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Just do it till you're done.
Okay. Yuri knows EMDR people.
I was a EMDR therapist myself.
Can you do EMDR for me?
I'd rather not do it on friends anymore.
Why? It brings too much trauma and they go after you or something?
No.
It affects...
It conflicts the relationship.
Okay, wow.
If I interact with those people after or before, you want to be fully able to talk about whatever comes up in you.
Okay.
Because we might keep interacting. It's not a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if any of these really speak to you, just keep doing it.
Okay.
You can highly recommend EMDR therapy if you have any traumas from the
Complex
past.
PTSD.
Yeah, then EMDR I can highly recommend, but it will go to experienced practitioner, psychologist who knows how to do it.
Practitioner psychologist?
Of a practitioner in EMDR,
Okay.
somebody who's done this a lot.
Complex PTSD is much harder than single
Yes,
traumas.
more than simple, but it can be done.
Okay.
A lot of soldiers also have complex PTSD.
Not
and
what?
a lot of soldiers and PTSD. EMDR is the first go-to treatment
Okay.
for most of them.
Like social traumas, for example. Like cases where people literally.
I did it also for people who have been bullied, other social traumas.
Oh yeah,
mistakes.
also like making enemies. When your enemies like prevent you from like being open about yourself, or like, when people attack you and not let you be what you are. That's a complex. It's like a persecutional trauma.
I would recommend finding a psychologist who does EMDR, or if you already have a psychologist, most of them they know EMDR,
Okay.
or they can hire run somebody for a few sessions who does EMDR with
How many
you.
sessions would I need to first explain the trauma and then have them do the tapping?
Yeah, normally 3 is often,
3?
but could also be more.
What
or
happens in
less
the first 2
depending.
sessions?
The first session they make you describe the trauma
Okay.
and why is this especially hard for you. Go to the
Okay.
most painful moment,
Okay.
and then you start reading that and as a sort of association chain go through
Oh,
all the other
association chain.
traumatic
What's
events that are
association? What's
connected.
association chain?
Events that are connected to that.
Okay.
For example, I don't know, you had maybe a bike crash which was very scary, maybe you also had
yeah.
a car crash, and slowly
Oh,
your brain
wow.
bring up all these memories that are connected with it.
Okay.
Or if you ever been socially rejected, all these things come up. Where rejection was a big thing for you.
Okay.
So another killer point that you should try, Yuri, is inner knees are unbelievable. You should sit down and try this one. It's one of the most unbelievable points that even my dad, who's an expert on this, didn't know about. So I found it here. But you basically find these really tender spots if you poke around. It's ridiculous, and you can get about 2 more inches on your forward bend after you do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's super effective.
Whoa!
Forward
I
bend.
feel the pain.
It's super painful. It's just stir it
Super
gently. You know
painful.
about self-massage technique, so just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth.
How
stir it
quickly does
gently.
the tenderness return after you do it?
Well, with these points here, the ones in the corner,
Yeah.
that is actually probably the fastest returning one, and
Okay.
that's not a problem. But you
It's
just
because people you type on the computers all the time. I don't do split keyboards.
with these ones you do it at least a couple times a day.
A couple times a day. Damn.
It only takes about a minute
Okay.
or less. You can even do it for a breath, and it helps.
Okay.
If you do it for 10 seconds, it helps. But it's also, I think, it initiates a deeper reorganization of your body.
Deeper that lasts.
I feel
As long as you
honestly,
don't
Yeah.
abuse
since the
your
yoga
body.
place, I haven't done this, and now I feel finally sort of back into my body
You
Yeah.
do.
because
Okay.
I was doing yoga every day and these kind of things every day and getting massages, and
Yeah.
last 2 months I completely got out of it.
Yeah. You get
And then you
out of
get
it.
fully in your mind, and now I feel suddenly
Okay.
that I'm connecting back to my body.
Wow.
It's really weird.
Wow.
It's really strong, right?
Yeah, and I should do this much more
Oh
often.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and the cows have so much stuff in it for me
The
too.
cows.
Oh yeah, they.
Unbelievable.
Also, most people. I did also lots of massage. I took a Thai massage, and when you do this,
Thai massage. What's special about Thai massage?
I was in Thailand for a few months and I learned these massage
Is it
techniques.
special than
But
other
it's
way?
very painful. They also do.
Thai.
like,
Thai massage is painful.
often they really go for these spots and they put a lot of pressure onto it.
Oh, holy
Well,
shit.
the way that I think about Thai massage is it's halfway between a massage and a yoga class where someone's assisting you, because
Oh,
they
wow.
actually bend you into. They don't just leave you on the table.
They
They bend
stretch
you
Oh,
you.
holy shit.
weird positions.
Yeah.
But Thai massage has higher risk of injuries than regular massage.
I don't think massage is a very high risk of
No,
injury.
it's not.
It's
But
a
even
shit
Thai
show.
massage isn't high risk.
Yeah, there's so many good places.
So real quick, try this with me, Alex.
Yes.
First, let's do that
Okay.
neurolymphatic in the leg.
Neurolymphatic. Okay. Let's just look at this.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that San Francisco needs so badly.
Oh, don't they have some people already?
No, I mean, these people need to know this.
Computer engineers need to go back into the body.
Ow! Holy shit.
So work on this for yourself. So you can either put 2 thumbs like this.
2 thumbs.
Or you can just do it. I like doing it just with my fingers. Stir and make it.
Okay,
and if you want lots of pressure, I always use this one.
Oh wow, this is really tight.
Yeah. So yeah, it's so easy to be jamming really hard and be in your head for months at a time.
Yeah, it's my mistake. Not mistake. Yeah. I realize now how much I feel back in my body. Also by doing martial art, even this practice again, it's like, wow, this is a passion from years ago, and it's suddenly like, I want to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
That behind your computer you lose this.
So did you find a really tender point that I found?
Let me see here.
And you want to really have, what we need to develop for you is that firm massage touch.
Firm massage touch.
Yeah, not but
Oh, there's a tender area here.
Mm. I really like mantras to fix my mental state.
It isn't capturing it. Okay.
And the one that's been speaking to me to focus on when I'm overactive in my head.
Overactive in your head. Oh,
is
to ground you, the sacred chakra or whatever.
Well, not necessarily sacral chakra, but just.
Oh my god, reflexology. That's so tight. Eek.
So the arch of your foot is a killer spot as well. If you ever do the arch right here, it's unbelievable.
yes.
Oh yeah, I sometimes have foot cramps.
But keep working on your split there. But what I like to do when my mind gets out of hand is the mantra. One of the mantras I like a lot is the one I sent you the other day, which is
Oh yeah, love, wish peace and love. It's like metta meditation. You've heard of metta.
Yeah, exactly. It's may you be filled with loving kindness.
Yeah.
May you be well.
Have you heard of manifestation videos?
Yes. Let me finish it though.
Okay.
May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy.
Okay.
May you be filled with loving kindness.
Okay.
May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy. And I can explain some of the deeper effectiveness behind that kind of thing at some point.
Okay.
But because I think I understand the mechanisms a little more than I used to. Like it used to just be like, okay, you're saying it mantra. But there's an interesting thing that starts to happen from a few different angles on it. But what it helps me do is if I start to have my mind race, which it does, I get very fixated on things. It gives me something to fixate on.
Wow.
And I can just fixate on that instead of fixating on other things. And it has a healing quality to it. Even just to say the words repeatedly for a long time, it's especially perceivable if you do it for like 20 minutes. And that's the whole meditation. You just do that for 20 minutes. And every time you think something, you just return to may you be filled with loving kindness, may you be well, may you be peaceful and at ease, may you be happy. And you say this to each part of your body. You say this to yourself. You even can say, may I be filled with loving kindness, may I be well, may I be peaceful and at ease, may I be happy. And you can say it to the people you care about and have a lot of gratitude for. And later on you extend to people you're neutral about. Later on you extend to people you don't like. And you can still wish them well. And that feels very releasing when you get there. But anyway, the point about this is also it's really worth the complexity of that mantra is high enough that it really has to engage your brain a little bit. So
Not brain.
So it's not just something like one sentence that you keep.
Yeah.
Right. So it's got a lot of qualities to it that are effective. Anyway, it also has some other properties which are pretty interesting. But
may every wish you have come true.
Well, I think some people have bad wishes.
Yes, I know.
But I think also the gratefulness part, the connected, the kindness, these things. Yeah.
Alright, so while you're sitting there, Alex,
Holy shit. Yeah.
try this. Cross one leg
Go
over the
cross
other.
legs with the other.
Put your foot on the opposite, so this hand on this ankle. Cross this.
Rawr.
Yeah, it's a twisty pretzel pose.
Okay.
Then this hand, you need your
Okay.
no. So, step one,
Okay.
other hand. Step two.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're gonna pull up and breathe in. Breathe out. We're gonna do 3 breaths. Do the other side. Cross the leg over. Grab arms.
Okay.
Nope, so. Yeah, grab.
Okay.
Switch.
Okay. Oh yeah, yes.
There you go.
Cross.
And let your sort of relax into whatever message this is sending you. And then put your 2 palms together and put them at your eyebrow. At the eyebrow level. There's a famous technique, it's called the Wayne Cook posture, and it's designed for people who are stuttering. If you stutter, you do this posture, your stuttering decreases really quickly. It's also used by actors. And lots of hypotheses, but basically twist your body up in these ways and sort of links up your brain in ways it wasn't previously. And you want to actually touch your forehead with your hand. Into that kind of one. You can do it a lot longer if it feels good.
Maybe slightly connected, also off topic. Recently I'm trying to gain my focus back. In the past I used to be very organized, also coding. Last year's mostly business development, sales, short cycles, more hustler. And I struggle really now to get back into the deep work in the coding. Like after half an hour, I'm just bored, like it can't grasp a Zoom Python assignment, and I'm getting also no tutoring, but how are there any technique? I feel more ADHD than I ever was before.
Totally.
And it's hard to reverse that cycle. It feels almost like it became a development after college because of my jobs.
Yeah, like you had jobs that encouraged that.
Yeah, that very VC also talking to many people a day, hustling for Fathom, fundraising, constantly talking to everybody, like this sort of aggressive short cycle person versus this flow for hours getting one with a computer. While in college I used to take many advanced programming classes, all these things. Do you have any idea how to regain that balance, or because I struggle with that for quite a while, or I should just sort of give up on it, but I'm partially upping my technical ability, specifically ML would help me massively with my future startup.
Well, my own take on that is there's some of these energy practices can get you half the battle, and the other thing is the real trick is regaining your innate curiosity, and it's not like something that sort of needs to be developed as much as it needs to be unleashed. And so there's all these layers of conditioning on top of our original nature, but minds have a certain nature to them, and there's other things, and minds are curious and innocent and kind, and it's just like the nature of the universe itself bubbling up through us. And then conditioning in life can also be acting. And so as I speak right now, I ask myself, is it the nature of the universe speaking, or is it conditioning speaking? There's no self. Self is just a story. Self is just an imaginary friend. So the nature of the universe is saying, what's it saying? It might be a voice that I don't listen to very often when I'm running on conditioning, I'm running on autopilot. But getting through that, then it's like, things are really mysterious. Let me go learn some math. Let me go tinker with some idea like that. That's what really did it for me. That's what. Then started just piddling around, building little things that were fun. It's like, hey, I want to build this little tool that allows me to make I wanted to make something that would basically make a wave ripple on the screen. Actually, no, one thing I did was just piddling around. I wanted to make in text a spinner. Like, you flick a spinner.
Yes.
I did this just the other day for the heck of it. And so I made a little program in Python that on the terminal will print out a spinner. And it spins around in text characters, using appropriate text characters. Yeah. And you could flick the spinner and it would do it. And it's just very fun to piddle around and do that little thing. And doing these assignments, they probably kind of suck because assignments is part of the deal. But secondly, it's like, they definitely are a distance from piddling around. And I'd love to talk more about this in detail, but really recognizing at any moment whether it's conditioning speaking, something that you weren't born with, your newborn self wasn't born with, or if it's your original nature speaking, your newborn nature speaking, that we all can go back to. Nyatni. Yoga is all about Nyatni. Taoism is all about Nyatni. It's kind of interesting.
Nietzscheism also.
Really?
Yes.
I think one thing that Jeremy is really good at is working with the body. So if you guys all have an opportunity to ask Jeremy's guidance on how to massage yourself and stuff.
He knows how to do that.
He's just skilled at working with the body and
holy shit. Body awareness.
Yeah. And so Alex, you said something that I thought was really profound, which is you wonder how much of ADHD and stuff is really just like chronic pain and tension in the body.
Yes, yes.
Because Alex sometimes has had like a chiropractic session and then he feels a lot less ADHD, right?
Not just like chiropractic session, more like chiropractic doesn't really work for me that much.
What did work for you? What was
I think rolfing does. Also like some Michael Vassar's therapist, bodywork dude he has a really weird massage whose name I can't even describe right now, but I'll send you the URL.
So a lot of it, but you said that one.
It's like a noisy brain because attention in your brain. When you have tension all over your body, it makes your brain noisier, and the noisy brain causes ADHD.
Yeah.
So you're not really at peace because your brain is so active. Like I have high theta all over my brain, and it's also like indifferent to your brain. That's what the QEEG showed, basically. Have you ever done QEEG?
No, I've been wanting to.
Yes, you totally need that. It'll tell you so much about your brain.
Yeah, I'm very interested. I currently have an unusually high alpha rhythm from my neurotherapist. That's how I know that's.
Oh, I have so much theta. High theta is also an ADHD symptom.
I see. Also, two other fun things. This is kind of interesting comments. Well, first, actually three comments. First one is when you do a mantra meditation.
Oh, mantra meditation.
Like especially like this loving kindness one, which is on compassion.
Or metta.
Or the metta one. So what did the Chinese people think all about acupuncture channels? Like the experience of the body from the inside is as acupuncture channels. And meridians. It's not you have meridians, you are meridians. And so that's remembering what you are. The atoms are second-class citizens. They're not even real. You know they're not real. They're kind of useful now. And so the Chinese medicine people think of everything in terms of acupuncture meridians. It's like, hey, we're going to do this exercise, it's going to open up a meridian, and it's going to make you feel more integrated or better. What's And the other end of the spectrum is the Buddhists. They don't talk a lot about acupuncture, meridians, or anything like that. So what happens when the Buddhist monks sit in meditation? Well, the Taoists, the Chinese medicine people say, when you do this meditation, it creates a deep internal circulation of your most deep channels, which that circulation gets stronger and stronger and stronger until it drives all the other channels in your body open. So the Buddhists, the Chinese are still doing Chinese medicine, they just do it from a different angle. Instead of focusing on the peripheral meridian, they focus on these deep circulations inside that get stronger and stronger, the stronger your compassion becomes. And giving compassion to someone is the same as sending energy through a meridian, according to the Chinese. And so if you give compassion, you're just increasing the amount of energy going through until it blasts open all the meridians. And it does it through these deep channels that affect all the peripheral ones. So you are doing acupuncture on yourself when you do a compassion meditation.
Okay.
Which is interesting. So we can get all these channels open. So the second thought real quick is, wow.
And how long do they stay open for?
For your whole life. I mean, you just keep meditating.
Okay.
You gotta keep meditating.
It's easier to meditate when you don't have so much noise in your head first.
So actually what's funny is people say, oh, find tranquility in meditation. But that's like the hardest thing. If your life is not in order, it's very hard to find tranquility. The rest of it.
Ow. Wow.
So the quote is, arrange your life so that you can sit well. The point is, arrange your life so you can sit quietly. That's the whole game of meditation. So that's the touchstone, it's the challenge.
Wow, arrange your life so you can sit wow, that's important.
So if you start doing it, force yourself to do it 20 minutes a day, you'll quickly find all the things that are stopping you from doing it, and you fix those things. And then you allocate at least an hour a day to go fix those things.
Do you have much internal monologue? Do you daydream? Do you have internal monologue?
Yeah, sometimes, but it's not disruptive. It doesn't make me unhappy.
Okay.
If I don't like it, I can just replace it with a mantra.
Okay.
I have pain a lot if I'm quiet, and I needed a closed awareness meditation to not be kind of thrown off by that.
Okay.
And so that's why these closed awareness meditations work so well for me. But anyway, I'm really.
My little pinky, my little toe is like really fucked.
Why?
It can't move. It can barely move. I mean, people say, "Oh, it's
push on my finger."
What?
Push on my finger. You just did it. You were doing so well. Feel that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What's wrong with your pinky toe?
It could be more flexible.
Feels good to me. It's a happy pinky toe. May it be filled with loving kindness. May it be well. May it be peaceful. And it is. May it be happy. It is filled with loving kindness. It is well. It is peaceful and at ease. It is happy. So my homework for you is I'm going to send you a video of Donna Eden's daily energy routine, which contains a lot of the things we just discussed.
Okay.
And then I'll send you some neurolymphatic reflexes.
Yeah.
And then I think it would be killer if you can train to move your to step into your own as a being with the psychic powers endowed upon every human, which is to be able to choose whether to daydream or not.
Oh yeah.
And I recommend practicing that martial arts punching exercise with Yuri a few times a week.
Oh yeah.
And seeing if you can just really get a great punch.
Oh totally.
And a great ki. You can have a hi.
Yeah.
You can get your whole spirit. It's a spirit. Your whole intention. You act. And you focus all your attention on the action, just like in the yoga. You read that yoga book with me, right?
Yeah.
Remember that acting with all the attention focusing on the action?
Oh yeah, not getting distracted.
It's not about not getting distracted, but
Oh.
that's an effect, but it's not what you think about. It's just like acting with attention.
Yes.
And then acting and really enjoying it.
Okay.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna get you sorted out. It'll be amazing.
Yeah.
This makes it, oh, here's the other fun thing. So, one thing is a lot of mental abnormal conditions, from bipolar to ADHD to autism spectrum. People who are some of the most talented energy workers oftentimes had one of those conditions, and partly it's just, oh, you had the thing and it was the way to work around it, but also something really wild. At least with autism spectrum disorders, the endogenous DMT production, the psychedelic that's famous for like giving people crazy cosmic experiences, is way higher in people on the autism spectrum. Something like a factor of 5 or something ridiculously higher. And so,
do you ever know Anthony Munich?
yeah. And so anyway, the thing is there may be a sort of psychedelic talent, as it were, a spiritual talent embedded in people with a lot of these things that come across as disorders in normal society. And you have a capacity to engage much more deeply with your identity as something not material. Or as a conscious being, not a physical, earthbound being. Any of these spots really speak to you?
Whoa, holy shit, that's so tense. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty tenser than I thought. The lower leg.
You want me to work on any spots on you, Yuri?
Could be in the back, I don't know. This side often more in my leg myself.
You can try your back and see.
The feeling it was a lot of energy, but channeling it when I did my own startup, it was suddenly channeled. It was such a push, almost through reality. It was almost weird how, and it's.
Bring me your arm for a second. Are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Give me your right hand. Is any of this tender for you?
Yes.
Do you know this one, Alex?
No, what's
Whoa,
that?
very much.
Lower arm.
It's unbelievably tender, and anyone who types pretty much it doesn't
Oh,
massage it.
holy shit. Is this the thing that surrounds the carpal nerve?
I don't even know, man.
Okay.
Carpal is lower, I think.
Yeah, I know, but upstream of the carpal nerve.
Maybe.
Unbelievable tender.
So what I also think is really just an interesting side comment, Alex, is you have this really focused obsession with longevity, which is really impressive, and I think, all these traditions are longevity traditions. So I wonder if you could channel your longevity obsession into becoming really expert at a lot of these techniques.
Wow, that would be like, I don't know. So maybe like one person who can be.
You know this one?
You know who can be an expert at these techniques?
Yes.
Valerie.
Often for when you sit a lot behind the computer.
She
you
was
use
into
it.
this stuff.
Yeah, she's actually decided to So she might actually do the thing and focus entirely on body work. And she's hanging a lot. So right now she's hanging a lot with Connor Sullivan and Nick Camerata and Alex Su, all three of them. She's getting a lot of influence from them. The Magic Three.
Feels very good.
Yeah, I talk with her basically every day. No, I talk to her like more than I talk with anyone else now, in fact.
You're quite relaxed when you feel him. His heart. Most people here have really a lot of tension to sit behind the computer. You're one of the most relaxed, but you still feel it.
Me?
Jake is the most
if you
relaxed.
feel other people is what?
It's like
most
her
can't
muscle
even
relaxes
handle
all the
this
time.
muscle.
How?
It's like
Feels amazing. I still need it for sure.
yeah.
Is Valerie done any body work with you?
Not yet. She's learning body work at the moment.
Cool.
She would it would be amazing for her to learn body work from you in particular.
Cool.
She's
And I'd love to teach Alex as well.
Alex too.
They're dating, right?
That's not public information.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. But I mean they're close. So to say that. Yeah, teaching Alex would be great. But even though Alex was gotten all into the body work. Or Alex is the personal coaches, like the system personal coaches, basically.
He's what?
Into the system personal coach, into a huge system of personal coaches and trainers and healers and all that. I don't know. It's like there was a period of time people thought Alex was not grounded.
Oh, I've known him for most of that time.
Most-
I've known Alex since he was a pre-frosh.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. He was my very good friend. That's an amazing spot, Yuri. Wow, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Have you taught some meditation techniques to him? They might go to Hawaii soon or something.
I'm very glad.
Yeah.
So Alex was roommates at MIT and at MAP camp at MOP with Robbie Bhattacharjee,
Okay.
who's one of my good friends from high school.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have so many good friends from high
Yeah,
school.
it's a great scene.
Yeah.
And then Alex and Robbie were both in the fraternity at MIT.
Oh yeah. Whoa, Alex was also ADT.
ADP, yeah.
ADP, yeah. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, we had a good scene.
Yeah, ADP also seems like one of the less frats at MIT.
Yeah, we're the musical and literary people.
Yeah, not the crazy party type.
We did have some crazy parties.
Yeah, some. Yeah.
But relatively less so. And MIT frats are, of course, a joke compared to state schools.
Oh yeah, in terms of craziness.
Really, are you kidding me?
But everyone knows that the social scene is MIT frats is the best social scene in all of Boston.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah, every the social scene in every other college sucks compared with that.
Yeah. It was an unexpected discovery with MIT. It's not what I expected to find as a social hub.
A social hub.
No.
Yeah.
No, it is the social
It is
hub.
the social
There's
hub.
more
It's
brain
not
power
even-
there than any other school in the nation, and it's not by a small amount, but by a huge amount.
Wait, I don't think it has more brain power necessarily,
Okay.
but it's got some smart people.
Yeah.
Lots of other good schools have smart people too.
But it's just there's the density of them and the number of them and
The number of people who can do
Resourcefulness of
electrical engineering problems is very, very cool.
oh yeah. Yeah, actually a lot of people can do electrical engineering problems at UT Austin or UT Michigan or whatever. But it's just MIT, there's a special resourcefulness in the CS people that you don't find elsewhere.
Plus you find people like Kramnik. And you were just talking about Daniel Kramnik.
Yeah, I invited him over 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's just amazing people.
I know.
Oh, it's a really interesting situation. Yeah, when I was making college decisions, I found something pretty unique about the fact that there was just a critical mass of people building crazy stuff everywhere, that the expertise transferred in a slightly phase-changed way. So I really did like that. Whereas some of the other schools I was looking at didn't quite have that breakthrough point.
Yeah, the breakthrough point. Exactly. I mean, also, like, so many engineers. Also, there are some times that engineers are lax, and it's also become a CS school rather than a pure engineering school at this point.
Yeah.
But I think CS is, like, the one that's most tied in with cognitive science, so...
I mean, I'm just as into the EE physics side of the spectrum.
Yeah, that's the part that Will Jack wants to explore, now that it's returning.
He's returning to MIT?
Yes, he is.
Huh.
Because he dropped up, but he's technically on leave, but now he wants to go back and finish it.
Cool.
Yeah.
We were dorm mates.
Bert and Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he was Bert and Connor.
Yeah.
He was also, like, 2 years below you.
Yeah.
So then... Which wing? B1 or B5? Which wing was he? B1 or B5 or?
He was Burton's side. I don't remember what. He
Okay.
was on Burton's side, but I don't remember which
Yeah.
floor. I was on Connor 4.
Oh, you're Connor 4. Wow.
I feel like if anything will impact the future of the world positively, is getting lots of smart intellectuals and founder people to be in touch with their bodies and what's good in their own lives.
That's what Valerie wants to do.
I want people to be massaging each other left and right.
Oh, yeah, a personal assistant of army of massagists. That's true.
Personal what?
Personal army of massagists.
Yeah, just like everyone should be doing. It's a culture change.
Yeah, I know. And
Burning Man has it pretty good.
Oh, I can sense that. Yeah, I went to a Southeast Burners camp, and also like people like they do some weird. Do they do like sexual stuff too?
I mean, Burning Man is full of everything. It's got everything.
Yeah,
So I'm sure they do.
Yeah, that would be so interesting.
But they don't necessarily need to come together.
Yeah.
Skill with body, everything.
Yeah.
There. Ah. I think, are you feeling inspired to get good at body stuff?
Definitely to have people practice on me for sure. Practice self-practicing or practicing other people is harder. Much harder. I mean, once it's just record bodywork sessions, that'll make things much easier for you to start with. Though it wouldn't solve everything.
A lot of the stuff you can actually do more effectively on yourself.
Yeah, but it's so hard to find those parts of myself.
Let's find you one. Let's just get you really reliable.
Okay.
While we're here in person, let's find you
Yes.
one spot. What would your favorite spot? Is that kidney point? Or which is your favorite
Oh
spot?
yeah, there's like this.
The neurolymphatic?
Neurolymphatic, yes.
Yeah, so let's really dig in there.
Okay,
On the side. Use the opposite arm.
the opposite arm,
Yeah, so either way is fine. But
Okay.
but doing a crossover is the easiest thing.
crossover,
And then dig in there until you find a tender spot.
tender spot. I found one tender, let me see, dig in. I found one tender spot here, which does not exactly correspond.
There's all kinds of good stuff in there.
Yes.
My best spot is right in the crook of the
Crook of the armpit.
armpit, like right
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh, that part, it's slight. I don't feel super tender, but it could be tender.
Go up a little more.
Up a little more. Up. Yeah.
Tell me if you're able to find it.
Okay. I think I found something, but not quite it. People say you have a lot of patience.
They just want to get you to leave with something useful.
Yes, yes.
You want to find the spot on me,
Okay.
and I want to feel like if you wanted to release it onto someone.
Okay.
Try here. Now the quality of the squeeze is fine,
Okay.
but I think it could be slower.
Okay.
I think but it's not like you're doing fine.
Okay.
And it could be stronger. Much slower though. That's really much better.
Okay.
Even slower. Really just get it to release, yeah.
Okay.
Like imagine it's an animal and you're trying to get it to release. Because it kind of is an animal.
Yeah.
That's very good. And then go a little bit more outward
Okay.
towards my side.
Okay.
And a little bit firmer.
Okay.
Here.
Yes.
Try there.
Okay.
And then go slower, slower, slower.
Okay.
Push on really hard
Okay.
and very, very, very slowly. So
Okay.
so you're trying to coax the animal into a state of
Okay.
slower, half the speed. Half the speed again.
Okay.
Slower. I want you to go too slow. That's perfect. Too slow. Go too slow. Push harder. You're not even going too slow.
Okay.
Harder. And slower. Comically slow. Like basically not moving, kind of slow.
Mhm.
Still moving. That's the idea. Perfect. You want to try that on yourself? That same,
Oh man.
that same speed?
Sure.
You did a pretty good job.
Okay.
That feels excellent. Wow.
Only lots of muscle, but very relaxed. Isn't it?
I didn't realize how tight I was. The other thing that I don't think you need as much coaching on is the tapping. Like you did the tapping, you really took to that tapping well.
Oh yeah.
So I think when I send you the Donna Eden video, you'll find the tapping just fine.
Okay.
But this quality of movement I'm really impressed with. When you get to the comically slow point, there's an idea of a liminal stretch, like the barely
Okay.
perceivable stretch. And what it is it's the key idea here is that the magical thing is bringing your consciousness to the area.
Okay.
And so even if you don't push that hard mechanically, your consciousness in the area can have a strong effect.
Mhm.
So if you do the tiniest thing that you can even be aware of,
Mhm.
this is super powerful. I'm noticing you're really calm also, which is really making me happy. It feels less frenetic.
Mhm.
Does it feel good?
Sure.
Does it feel boring?
I don't know.
feel far more relaxed than normal too.
Me? Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's essential to sort of develop your own shield against the frenetic.
Oh, yeah, shooting is frenetic.
Because there's a lot of frenetic energy to be. It's so easy.
Yeah.
If you just go with the flow, in Silicon Valley it's
Yeah.
frenetic.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You go to the flow in Boston, it's frenetic.
Yeah, it is.
If you go to the flow in Hawaii, it's a lot better.
Oh, yeah. But
But-
it's, yeah,
But you can also bring Hawaii with you.
yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, there are frenetic. There are very complex in the valley, anyways. It's not frenetic everywhere in the bay. The bay also has a unusually high concentration of non-frenetic places. Have you ever been to the temples in the bay?
That was an amazing spot, by the way.
Yeah, I think of maybe it's here as well.
There are also like some group houses I've been to that are also like meditation houses or something.
A lot of the, a lot of the non-tech people are also great in the bay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've spent much time with non-tech.
There are definitely some. The rationalists find some of them.
I don't think I've met a non-frenetic rationalist.
Non-frenetic.
No.
No, the rationalists all seem kind of stuck in their heads.
Oh, stuck in their heads. Yeah.
Have you noticed this?
Probably yes. It's like they also are mirror images of each other somehow. You know Chow Chu well. He's been exploring everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think he's definitely getting up. I mean, the thing is that they started stuck in their heads.
Yeah.
They all started stuck in their heads. Is all.
Yes, Chow Chu did. Alex Yu also.
Started stuck in their heads.
Yeah.
They became rationalists because they were stuck in their heads.
Yes.
Which that doesn't mean they can't change that end of
Yes.
stuff. No.
Yes.
Sounds like Valerie's gone hardcore,
On what?
changing it.
Yeah, she has. She's spending time with Connor Rice Sullivan. And Nick Camerata, who also yeah.
Wow, that's so good, man.
Yeah, it's fine with the
Wow.
spots, but
Damn, Yuri managed to find some of those areas, huh. You should get QEG if you haven't already.
Exciting.
it took some QGs and people never did it on myself.
Wait, what?
I use it as a therapist on people, but
Oh, yeah.
never did it myself.
Hard to want to. That's an amazing thing. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Wow, he's so good. But you also find ways where you don't injure yourself because you can't injure yourself doing this.
I don't think it's very easy to injure yourself doing this
Okay.
stuff. Don't worry about it. I don't think they've shown you how.
I mean, if you gravitate towards more painful areas, then this could happen.
Maybe, I just don't.
So the question, yeah,
I think it's freaking tough. The amount of.
Okay.
I've never heard of anyone injuring themselves with self-massage.
Okay.
You can get injured with some intensive yoga, but that's about it.
Yes.
This place I sometimes worry about aren't the blood vessels here that could be risky if you massage these muscles. Yeah, I'm sometimes a bit scared.
I've never heard of a problem unless you were good brutally hard on it. or
Yeah, like
something. Yeah.
Scaling muscles in the neck.
Yeah, you can. Good body work involves tearing up tissue
Really,
sometimes.
it's
Yeah,
not a
I-
good scene.
This one I did maybe too hard, I don't know.
No, not too hard on me.
Okay.
I mean, no, none of this, but good body work. Like, I got the most insane throat opening thing from.
Throat opening.
Well, it
Holy
was like
shit.
this area from my
That's a scary area.
osteopath
Okay.
who I saw it, and it was so much that by the
You fainted?
but by the end of the session, the only thing that allowed me to relax enough to do it was to let go
Okay.
of any sense of individual identity.
Oh wow, holy shit.
And I was like, I don't know if I was born in an African tribe or San Diego at this point. At the end of this thing, it was just so weird. It was the most cosmic experience I've ever had. I was like, whoa. Did I just
Awesome
remember?
experience.
Did I just remember a past life or something? Like, I had to forget everything I thought I knew. I think we should get you to sleep.
Yeah.
Mike is bluff. I'll say bye to him.
Oh yeah, you didn't say goodbye to him.
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't see Dash, but it's okay.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
probably still awake upstairs.
Well, we should definitely get you to relax and integrate this stuff. I'll send you some links.
Structural integration.
You feel really relaxed more now.
Me.
I haven't found you this relaxed before.
You always see me so tense or impatient.
No, just no
Yeah.
more relaxed.
That's what makes sleeping easier, hopefully.
Yeah.
And astral plane stuff later. Also, spending time with you is always a wonderful scene. I wish we did more for sure.
Yeah, I'm so glad we get to. I wish we did it more too.
Oh my god, quantum computing might come really freaking soon.
Hmm. The future's gonna be pretty awesome.
The AI risk people don't think so.
I'm not one of them. I think it's just gonna be easier to do everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're gonna have much better technology.
Well, as
Be
long
way
as
more
China,
abundant.
as long as China doesn't invade Taiwan.
Because we're abundant, then we can be free to,
Yeah, abundance, that's the point. Yeah, you are so refreshing to be around.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Very glad. Yeah, lots of doom and gloom going around, but
Rochelle might be still